What is up, everybody? I am your legendary commander, and welcome back to Fade to Silence. Today, we're actually going to talk about hiding from that guy. Yeah, that's right. The big floating ball of garbage. Well, there's a couple ways to hide from him. You don't have to die. In this particular instance, I did not actually escape him, and, well, he eventually caught me. So, what happens when you don't get away from him? Well, at first, he just kind of drops things, and it's like, oh, you can avoid these. It's just an annoyance. But he gets more rapid and more accurate when he starts to really want to beat down on you, and he does. So all you do is run and try and hide. Well, like I said, there are some options. However, you need to be very, very careful when you take those options. One is get into cover, such as bushes and stuff like that. It's a great way to hide. I was able to completely avoid this guy. However, he cannot know where you're at when this happens. When the eyeball disappears, he doesn't know where you're at, and you're free to move. But look how close he was there. Just absolutely terrible. So when you're hiding from him, you need to make sure you have ample room to move to get out of his line of fire without identifying yourself and popping right back out. You can see he's definitely narrowing me down here. Even if I try and hide in the bushes, he's gonna find me. There's just not enough cover here, so all I can really do is run, and preferably run to the safe haven, because that's probably the easiest way to get away from him. Running into one of them will save your life. As you can see, they're starting to rain down a lot harder, and they're getting to be faster when he's dropping them, so escape is not nearly as easy anymore. So, first objective, find cover. Well, unfortunately, some shelters are not going to protect you from him, whereas I thought I found a structure, I didn't. Wait for that one to drop. Look, this is an overhanging area, I should be safe. You can't get me under here. Oh, look at that. Got me anyway. And, yep, I'm done. So, hiding under something like that isn't going to protect you. So the best way to avoid getting smashed is to just not get found at all. That's really it. If you don't get found, well, it can't be hammered on. So, how can we hide from this guy? Well, like I said, you can hide in bushes. Make sure if you are hiding in bushes, you make enough room for you to move, because he always is dropping things. Even if he comes over you and doesn't know where you are, he'll still try and drop something on you. So make sure you're moving. Secondly, if you don't have that luxury, but you do have something such as an actual building, you can hide in the building so long as he doesn't know you were in there, you're safe. You can hide in there, he'll fly over, he'll maybe drop something in the area, but for the most part, he isn't going to touch you. That, especially the more you're underneath him, I bet his tracking gets a lot better over time. He moved off pretty easy. I didn't really have to worry about it. So you'll probably feel like he's a nuisance, and you're absolutely right. He really is, and he's going to come across the map anytime he wants to come after you. You could be doing something, and then you turn around, try and walk out the door, and oh look, there he is. So, in the case that when you look out and you see him, and you need to go hiding, as you can see, he's just creeping over right now. If you don't want him coming for you, don't want him spotting you, hang out, hide for a minute. It's better to hide in the structure rather than being 5 million miles away because you had to run from him. A good thing though is he does not seem to like to turn around, so once he's on a course, he really rarely ever comes around and turns around. I've never truly seen him turn around. Now, I have seen him veer off course to come straight at you, but that's from a long ways away, and well, you should be pretty safe after he passes by, but give yourself a bit of a breather room. Let him get out of the area for you. So guys, that is it for this one. This is how you hide from the big floating garbage ball in the sky, whatever you want to call it. And I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. But you all take care. And I'll catch you next time.